Well, did you know that some great musicians started at a young age, like famed guitarist Joe Bonamassa? He was playing paid gigs at 12 years old. Stevie Wonder, a phenom on the piano and harmonica, recorded 2 albums by the age of 13. It's why News 2 is partnering with the iconic Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum to showcase talented high school musicians through the Musicians of the Month Award. Sylvia Castaneda found out this month's winner has been blowing people away since he was in elementary school.
Hi, my name is Danny Garwood. I go to Gallatin High School, and I'm the Musician of the Month.
This 16-year-old electric guitarist played his first jam session at age 10 and later became fascinated with what can be expressed using a guitar.
At like 10 years old, I saw like a video of Peter Frampton doing the talk box, Joe Perry, Sweet Emotion, the talk box. Thought that was really cool, and I was like, wow, you can do that. You can make your guitar talk.
Danny lets his fingers do the talking, creating his own original music.
You can express a lot through guitar. I really dug like 70s rock, like Kiss, Guns N' Roses, like Slash was a huge influence at first. Thought that was really cool. But that interest kind of altered into the blues as I like started playing guitar more often. And I think the blues is what made me realize how much feeling you can put through the guitar.
Danny's influences also include rock band Steely Dan, blues guitarist Joe Bonamassa, to one of his favorites, blues guitarist and Musicians Hall of Fame inductee Buddy Guy.
I actually did share the stage with him at the Ryman, and we didn't know till like maybe mid-show that I was gonna like play with Buddy, because the guitar tech kind of pointed at like me and was like, come on, and it was crazy. It meant the world to me. I think it definitely changed a lot and helped me a lot through my music career. Just saying that I played with Buddy Guy, it's just crazy. If you would have told me 2 years ago, I would have probably laughed.
And a music career is what Danny is focusing on, as he's been playing live since age 11. He now fronts his band, Danny Garwood and Company, playing gigs around the country, even solo gigs, showcasing his blues and southern rock sound. It brings joy to those who listen. He remembers a couple who recently attended one of his shows.
I let her strum my guitar, and she didn't really know what was going on at first, and her friends kind of helped her out, and she started crying. After the show, I realized that she actually had a stroke, and that was like the first time they'd been out in a while. And he basically told me like that was the best night in our marriage. I'm starting to get like a little choked up like talking about it. It was great.
For inspiration, Danny headed to the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum in downtown Nashville to learn more about his idols and the technology behind their unique sound.
So in your bio that was sent to me, it said that one of the groups that you admire was Steely Dan.
Yes, ma'am.
And we have this artifact that we've not even got on display yet. You're actually the first person to see this.
Oh, no way.
It's called Wendell, and Steely Dan's sound engineer actually created this machine to create the drum beat that's used in the on the Asia album.
Oh, no way.
And what's really funny about this was actually a precursor even to laptops. So this is the only piece of equipment that ever earned an RIAA certified platinum record, and
wow.
It was on the Steely Dan records.
Like I'm looking at like a piece of history right now.
One thing that we do at the museum in educating people is you're a very talented musician, but some people are not musicians, and we want them to know that if they study engineering, they can create items such as Wendell or other things that back up music and create music separately from having the ear and the fingers and the talent. Yeah. So we call this hall the Nashville Hall, and there's a lot of Nashville players in here, and one that lives right down the street is that you listed as Joe Bonamassa, and this is his Flying V here.
Cool.
He brought this in a couple of years ago when he took one out that he had in here and replaced it with this one. So I really wanted to bring you down to this hallway because you said you liked the talk box.
Oh, wow.
And this was one of the first prototypes of the talk box. It was created by a man named Bob Heel, and Pete Drake was the first one to use it. And he used it with his steel guitar.
Oh.
And Peter Frampton actually saw him using it. It was one of the inspirations for Peter Frampton to use the talk box on his music. So the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum has been collaborating with Julian's Auctions House, who they auction off all kinds of artifacts, but they've been really concentrating on the music industry, and this happens to be a collection of Bob Dylan items that they have here.
Oh, wow.
This record, I've heard, it's on an album-size format, but it's one record, and they're estimating that that will go for over $1 million.
Oh my gosh.
And a tour would not be complete without the exhibit on the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio, where everyone from Southern rock band Lynyrd Skynyrd to the Rolling Stones recorded.
So was Sticky Fingers recorded
Yes,
here too? Okay.
it was. Yeah, I think Brown Sugar was as well. Danny, it's been such a pleasure to have you visit us today, and we are just overjoyed to share this award with you. We're so proud of you being our Musician of the Month for the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum.
Thank you so much. It does not feel real holding this, especially seeing my name on there. If you would have told this to me maybe a year ago, it would just feel insane. So I really thank you for having me, and this is such a pleasure. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Danny is now inspired, wondering if his name will one day be added to the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum inductees wall.
I want to be successful in my genre, but not necessarily famous.
Well, best of luck to him. Now, Sylvia tells us Danny is already booked to play venues through July, not only in Nashville, but Colorado, Illinois, and Indiana. You can check him out online at DannyGuitarwoodGarwood.com. It's easy to submit a nomination for Musician of the Month. Just visit our contest page at WKRN.com, then click Local on 2 for that contest link. Remember, it has to be a junior or senior in high school. Students in all schools are eligible, including those students who are homeschooled.